Hi guys and girls, GF97 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the 3 new B&M Dot 2 figure sets which are coming out this year. There's 3 new sets from 3 different eras. It is kind of following the same themes as last year's 3 B&M sets, one being a new series, one being classic, and one being a sort of monster range. So I'm going to go through and analyse these sets. So corrected the Dot 2 site for these pictures. So there were small images of these sets released or sort of leaked on Twitter, but Dot 2 site got some really clear images. So corrected them. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check them out and have a look for yourselves. The first set is the 9th Doctor Collector's figure set, which includes the Auton, which is like the American exclusive. It's not from the 2-pack. It's the one with the grey trousers and blazer. You've got a 9th Doctor standard Chris Eccleston figure, which comes with a sort of screwdriver, which I presume is from the 11 Doctors figure set. And we also have a Rose Tyler figure, one of the first ever ones released. I say the paint seems a bit more bare. I think they've sort of toned down the lipstick, and I think they've improved the hair on the Rose figure. So yeah, this figure set, yeah, it's quite a nice one. You could call it like the Rose episode set, pretty much. It is pretty much the same figures from that first episode of Series 1. I think it's great they've released that Auton, because you know I don't think many people actually got that. But it's a nice variant. I remember getting it, and I remember finding it in the shops when I was younger and seeing it. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. It's really cool, but they've just repainted it grey pretty much. But hey, it's nice they've re-released it here. The 9th Doctor's fine. It would have been nice to have a bit of a variation. There's not very many variations you can do with the 9th Doctor, that's the problem. Obviously only have one series, and it's just sort of changing the t-shirt or the jumper once in a while. And it's nice they've released the Rose figure. It would have been nice in a sort of dream world if they did this figure like the same costume, but without that silly stance. That would have been nice. But obviously with these sets, it's just sort of re-releases and retweaks for people that missed out at a cheaper price. So yeah, this is a nice one. And I say, if you haven't got the figures and you missed out, and you were sort of collecting these, I'd highly recommend getting it. I'll probably get all 3 of these sets anyway, just for collector's reasons. But I'll probably keep this one in the box because I have all the figures pretty much anyway. But it's good for people who don't. Secondly, we have the 4th Doctor's Collector set, which is really interesting. And we actually have a classic K9, thank goodness. I know one was released in the 4th Doctor Season 18 set, which of course came in the 4th Doctor Season 18 costume, and K9, but it was just basically a re-release. But this, they've repainted it. They've made the tail black and the top little dial thing and his neck black. I think they might have repainted the actual collar. But yeah, this is really nice. And I know it's only a K9 figure, however, I'm really pleased actually doing this, and it would be nice to get like a variation which hasn't been released so far. So that's really nice. The 4th Doctor, I think they've repainted it. To me, I'd tell everyone wrong in the comment section below, but I think it's like a Pumas and Mars, the 4th Doctor figure, the one that was sort of single carded. And they've basically repainted it's a sort of waist jacket. Let me know in the comment section below if you know what 4th Doctor costume is based on. I know a couple of them they were just like, Spirit will just paint anything and we'll make it a mix and match. So but yeah, it is a nice variation. Tom's face looks really weird. I'm not too sure. It just looks really, really creepy. He's like, I don't know if it's the skin tone or like the whiteness of the teeth has been exemplified, but you know, so yeah, it's nice to get a Tom Baker, and it comes with a sonic screwdriver, which is really nice to see because the Doctors that they've been releasing in these B&M sets the past couple of years haven't been including sonic screwdrivers, so I'm really pleased to actually giving them accessories. And we have Leela from the Invasion of Time. She comes with her sword. So again, if you missed out on the Sontara and Leela 2-pack, it's great to have this here. As I say, I don't think there's any changes really. There might be a few tweaks with colour tones, etc. But this looks pretty much the same figure. So yeah, this is again a really nice sort of era set. But I'm most looking forward to getting K9 in his classic form. And finally, we have the Monsters collector's figure set, which features the Cyber Controller from Tomb of the Cybermen, a Cyberman, I presume, from Attack, and just the general Sontaran score, obviously from the Sontaran Series 4 two-parter. So this is quite interesting, this one. The Sontaran is the Sontaran, it's just the Sontaran. I don't think they've done anything to it. It would have been nice to have maybe seen a classic Sontaran released. It's a bit of an odd one, but hey-oh. So obviously the Cyber Controller, obviously you couldn't originally get this, this is a builder figure, but obviously they've released it as standard carded, and obviously the most distinct thing is the head. The head is basically grey. It was a light grey, but now it's sort of like a matte grey now. So it's quite interesting. I don't know if it's more screen accurate, I'm not too sure, I presume it is. Because I remember seeing sort of behind the scenes pictures, and it was sort of quite a dark grey. So yeah, that's quite a nice addition. I presume it's Tag Assignment because I think that's what they've based it on. So obviously this is the design, the 80s Cyberman design, which is really nice to get. I might get a few versions of this set just so I can get that Cyberman, because I remember I think I've only got one version or maybe two of the Earthshock Cybermen. But this is basically the one from the Perry and Attack of the Cybermen 2-pack, where you could take off the sort of mask, and you see a skull inside. It's the same gun, but they've just obviously repainted it because that version was basically a screwed up Cyberman. There's like goo over it, etc. So they sort of painted it to be a standard Attack of the Cybermen release. So that's really nice. As I say, I love that design of Cyberman, and obviously it was released single cardly in Earthshock, and I only got one or two, and they were pretty sold out pretty immediately. So I think this is going to be a popular one, just to get that Cyberman design. So yeah, the Cybermen are really nice additions. It's a shame the last one is just a standard Sontaran. In a dream world, it would have been lovely to have had the Sontarans from the two Doctors. That would really be nice with the Attack of Cybermen, sort of from that 6th Doctor era. The Cybermen are just the only reason to get this set, really. If you missed out on the builder figure, you've got the Cyber Controller, and obviously the Earthshock Cyberman is a nice addition as well. So overall, yeah, they're not too bad releases. Obviously, they're doing it for cost, and they are basically just re-releases and repackaged packaging. I say I'm probably most looking forward to getting the Monster one due to the Cybermen. The 9th Doctor one I think is nice, but I've got all the figures. As I said, it would be nice if they changed up the Rose figure, but they went for cost. And the 4th Doctor one's quite nice. I'm quite looking forward to get that 4th Doctor variant, which I believe is a new one. Again, let me know in the comment section below what version of the 4th Doctor that is. These collector figure sets are priced at $16.99. I'm not too sure when they're released in B&M stores. They might be out now. So ring up your local one and see if they got them in. It is quite, it's sort of quite very nostalgic doing sort of Doctor Who figure hunts. I remember going to different stores to see what variations they've got, etc. So yeah, ring up your local B&M store and get hunting. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys and girls. Hope this was an informative video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, like the Gallifrey97 Facebook page in the description below. What do you think of these sets? Which one's your favourite? Which one's your least favourite? Let me know in the comment section below. I will probably be getting all of these figures due to being a sort of collector and mostly having all the figures now. Future videos, I'm going to be doing a Doctor Who Series 10 episode ranking video that'll be coming after this shortly. I'm also doing an ultimate trailer for Series 10. A lot of Series 10 stuff coming. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So as always, guys and girls, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.